Yo, what is up, everyone? And I think we are live. I'm pretty sure. I'm just waiting for the whole thing to work, guys. Because the funny thing is that when you use OBS, like to go live streaming, it takes a little bit for it to transfer the data from your OBS to the actual screen so you guys can see what's going on and everything. But anyway, looks like we are live. I can see it on my page right here. So what is up to everyone? OG over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to a brand new midweek show that we're going to be doing pretty much every single week. And depending on how popular it is, and then depending on how popular it is, we might just make it every single day or every other day or anything like this. So yeah, I wanted to kind of get out basically like a little like a midweek show where I kind of go over some of the smaller headlines, kind of get you guys' feedback on things. And we're also going to be doing PlayerEssence Cross Nintendo every single week as well. And I want to eventually incorporate PlayerEssence Awakening, which is the podcast that I do with Mikel Casanova, who's here. Shout outs to Mikel Casanova, and also Coloco, Andy. I want to incorporate that, and then one of you guys from the audience as far as the Patreon backers or subscribers. So we're going to incorporate all of this. I'm going to see how it works out as far as the schedule goes, because we still have PE Arena that we have to do. I'm probably going to do PE Arena tonight, but we're going to go ahead and get into the stuff here. I do want to say hi to everyone. What's up, Squid Vicious, Bad Request, One White Kong, Party Man, Dev Catchem, 19.5 or 195. Shout outs to everyone that's here. But let's go ahead and get right into the show here, just so we can talk about some of the stuff. So we're gonna first talk about EA. EA. Good old EA, man. Don't you guys just like absolutely love EA? I mean, EA is probably one of my favorite companies of all time. No, I'm joking. Here's the thing, guys. So EA recently said that they're not ready to fully commit to the Nintendo Switch, which obviously you can tell that they aren't ready to fully commit. It's pretty obvious. But then they said that they're kind of like waiting a full year before they decide to do resources, and that it's too early to gauge the success of FIFA, which didn't have anything to say with, or didn't have anything to do with them saying that they're waiting a year to fully commit. They didn't say like, oh, well, we're waiting to see the full years of sales of FIFA, and then we're also waiting a year. Those are two separate things. They just said it's too early to tell as far as FIFA goes when it comes to sales. And they also said that they're trying to see if there's demand for their products. So they kind of just basically showed a lot of hesitation. And that's what I put in my article or in my video. I put that there's a lot of hesitation. I just put EA is hesitating with support, and good. EA is a trash tier company. There's companies that I like to rate. Like you have like you have great companies. You have amazing companies. You have like I said, none of these companies are like your friend or anything. And I'm not expecting any of these companies to be my friend. By the way, guys, like people say, oh, these companies aren't your friend. Like no, like crap, Sherlock. No, I don't go hang out with Blake Jorgensen from EA or hang out with Reggie Fils-Aimé. It'd be nice, but I mean, nobody's expecting these companies to be your friend. When I go buy freaking dots from the store, I'm not expecting, hey, the company's my friends. Like people who sit there and try to make that as something is so stupid. Yes, no crap. These companies are our friends. They're selling us a product. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hanging out with the Dots president and CEO or the people that work there. I'm just saying, like, there's great companies and there's companies that really just fall short. And then there's trash tier companies. And that's where EA is. It's like a level underneath, like falling short, bad, horrible. EA is underneath that. EA is trash tier. I don't see how this company, and I'm trying not to make this too horrible. And like I said, people love their games. Obviously, they make some good games. People like what they do. So I'm not trashing that. What I'm trashing is their practices. I'm trashing the bad things, okay? There's a lot of great people that work at EA. There's a lot of people that definitely deserve their jobs at EA. And EA has good people that work for the company. But I'm just saying that their policies, some of the stuff that they do, some of the stuff that they say is just trashed here. And that's why I put them, as far as their policies, trashed here. It's not a great company, and I'm not going to be supporting EA, and I haven't supported EA in a long time. Like, I don't support EA's games. I don't support their microtransactions. I don't support their loot boxes, and this whole news with them saying, oh, we're not going to fully commit to support, like to the Switch. Good. And we already knew this from your one game. Your one game that you brought to the Switch in the first 9 months, and probably aren't going to have anything next year. Oh, well, you're going to have Fee. They're bringing Fee, but that's because Zoink really wanted that game on the Switch. But, you know, one game, okay? One game that you guys actually decided that you wanted to put on the system yourselves. And yeah, so we know that you're not going to fully commit to the Switch. But even when you do, or if you do after you wait the year, don't expect me to be there. And don't expect a lot of Nintendo fans to be there as well because of you guys' stupid practices, because of you guys' like talking. Like there's so many games to buy. I think everyone in this chat can sit here and say that there are more games than any of us, for the most part, have money to buy. And if we do buy those games, they end up sitting in your shelf, collecting dust, kind of, because some of them are still wrapped up, but they end up there sitting there doing nothing, wasting money, you know, wasting time. So that's the thing with EA. There are so many companies out there that I rather give my money to and I rather give my time to than a loot box DLC simulator ran company. Like I said, great people at EA. I bet they're really nice. JP Kellums, who used to work at Platinum Games with Hideki Kamiya and Hashimoto and all those guys. You know, he works at EA. And I'm not knocking the employees. The employees are probably great. They know how to craft the game. It's EA's business practices that are the problem, you know. That's the biggest problem. It's almost like Capcom, you know, in the same sense. It's like the biggest problem is Capcom's practices, not necessarily Capcom or their games. It's Capcom's practices. So I don't want to knock the company as if I'm trying to say that they're trash here, as in the people that work there, the people that make up that company. No, it's the policies. It's the big head honchos and their policies. Now those people probably might not be bad people, but their policies are trashed here. So I want to make sure I make the separation clear, because we're all human beings here, and none of these people are out there, you know, for the most part, doing really bad things as far as hurting people or things like that. You guys all see what's going on in the media right now. And so I don't want to try to liken them to really actual bad people, because no, they're not. They're all probably great, outstanding people. They all have kids and everything. And I don't want them to lose jobs or stuff like that. But my problem is that they're very condescending, and I don't like their tone, young man. And I just don't like their tone when it comes to things. So, I mean, like, I just decided that I don't need to support EA. There's Koei Tecmo, you know, there's Square Enix, there's Bethesda, there's all sorts of different companies that you can give your money to, and EA will not be one of those that I give my money to. So I'm going to take some comments here, see what you guys have to say. Yeah, definitely Davenport. Yeah, watch my videos, then just click back on when when you decide you want to come back. Nobody supported FIFA on the Switch. I would say that it probably sold. I would say nobody supported it because it sold over. I think it sold over 30,000 copies in Japan. Maybe a little bit less than that, but I know it was on the top charts there. It was also on the top charts for the eShop as well. So I'm pretty sure it sold more than whatever the Wii U had at launch, or the Wii U version. But yeah, I don't think it sold too much, but you know, it also launched in a month with SteamWorld Dig 2. It also launched in a month with Pokken Tournament and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And those were all superior ports than EA was doing with FIFA. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 sold well. And it has the full suite of features that you see on the PS4 and Xbox One. You can play with friends. There's online lobbies. They have all of that pretty much except for voice chat. That's the only thing that they don't have. So yeah, I can see why people didn't support it as much. Yeah, there's obviously, Squidvicious says there's obviously demand for EA titles on some platforms. They make billions of dollars. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. But for me, I mean, there's demand for lots of stuff that suck in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like, people go out there, they buy the same rehashed FIFA every single year. They go out there, they buy the same Call of Duties. They buy the same rehashed, you know, Maddens every single year. I mean, Madden, I saw a TV commercial and they advertised play together online with friends. It's like, wait a minute, hold up. You advertising being able to play online with someone else on the same team? You've already done that. You know you've already done that, right? Yeah, I'm looking over at my PS3 collection and I see Madden 2010. Madden 2010 had that, to where you can play online. Heck, you could even play a season with a friend. This is the company that we're talking about here. We're talking about a company who's advertising in a TV commercial, play with friends online, as if that's supposed to be like some type of new feature. And like they even like bring that up like in their bullet points. Oh, you can play online with a friend. But you know, back then there was even problems back then. You know why? Because you know what EA was doing back then? When Madden 2010 came out, EA was doing these things called online pass, to where if you wanted to play the game online, you needed to purchase an online pass. Now, if you bought the game new, then it came with the online pass in there. However, if you bought the game used, you got it from a friend, you know, you want to, whatever the case is, you can't play. You have to pay $10 just to get access to play the game online, on top of already paying if you're playing Xbox, if you're on Xbox, on top of paying Xbox Live. Now, back then, Sony had a free service back then with the PS3. But I just found it so crummy. They did this for a while, but then they ended up dropping it because there was so much backlash with this. And I can understand it, man. I mean, if you buy the game used, you should still be able to play online. Like the fact that they're charging you $10 to play online, which was ridiculous. But this is the type of stuff that we're talking about. If it's not one thing with EA, it's another thing. So even back, you know, even back then there was issues that EA would do. I mean, EA's been having problems for over a decade now. So for me, it's one of those things where it's just like, I was sick of EA a while ago. I mean, but if you go on Twitter, I actually posted a video that I did, I think about 4 years ago I did this video. Or was it 3 years ago? Something like that. 3 or 4 years ago I did a video, right, where EA, I guess, appointed a new CEO or whatever. And EA says that they want to be the world's like greatest games company. And I laughed, and I thought it was funny. And you know, 3 years later, I'm laughing again because they're still not the world's greatest game company. They're nowhere near the world's greatest game company. But I will give them credit for being the world's, I don't know. They attract, I don't know, what would be the term for attracting the most amount of suckers, the most amount of drones, the most amount of people willing to spend money on FIFA and Madden and yearly rehashes, then spend even more money on microtransactions in the game. So I will give them, I mean, like I will give them credit for putting that Sharingan jutsu, putting that Sharingan, putting people in a trance. I don't know, I forgot what it was called, like the the Sharingan where you beam it up to the moon or whatever, and then it was like Madara's ultimate plan. He wanted to beam like the endless Sharingan or whatever. Like, I will give EA credit for casting a somewhat endless Sharingan on people, enough to the tune of millions and millions of people who will buy their games. So I will give them credit. I will give them credit for that. But yeah, man. What's up? What's up, Brad? How's it going, man? How's it going? Snap. I need to get my Streamlabs up. Oops. Hopefully nobody did anything. But anyway, we're gonna move on. We got some more news, guys. Got some more news on stuff. So yeah, hold on to questions. And I will get to them. I'll get to them at the end. Oh man, my Streamlabs disappeared. Oh, did it really? All right, now I don't have alerts. Why? Oh, there we go. All right, cool. Okay. There we go. Okay, hopefully it still works. I don't know if it will. So, shout outs. I know she's not here, but shout outs to Power Level Amy. She donated $50 on my last live stream. So, shout outs to her. Thank you so much. She also goes by Gaming Chick on Twitter. So, you guys make sure you check out Gaming Chick on Twitter. Just look up Gaming Chick. She's awesome. Thank you so much for the donation. I wasn't able to get to that. I'm not sure if you'll watch the replay, Gaming Chick, but thank you. But let's go ahead and we're going to move on. We're going to move on to some other stuff here. So we've got a brand new game, guys. We've got a brand new game that's coming to It's a Kickstarter, and it's coming to the Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. It's a Mega Man inspired game. It's a Mega Man inspired game, and it's called Super Mighty Power Man. And yeah, it's actually looking kind of. It's actually looking kind of dope. It actually is looking kind of dope. It reminds me of like, kind of like, the outfit kind of looks like Wonderful 101. Like, it looks pretty cool. I have to put up a picture for you guys so you guys can see this. I want you guys to be able to see this, and this is why it's fun doing live shows, because I can interact with you guys like this. So I'm gonna put up an image of this game just so you guys can see it. But it actually looks really cool. I like the art style. We need to see more of the game, obviously. There we go. We need to see more of the game, but it does look like there's some promise there for it. All right, so we'll just go ahead and put that right there. So it's like a PE News Live. I like it. No editing on my hand. So the thing about it is that this is from an independent studio. They're called Box Hedge Games, and they've announced a brand new game. Like I said, Super Mighty Power Man. I want to make sure I get that right. Super Mighty Power Man. And it's a Mega Man inspired 2D action platformer coming to Nintendo Switch, 3DS, and PC first, okay? It's coming to those platforms first. Then the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions are planned to be released at a later date. So this company is smart. They know what their audience is, unlike some companies with classic IPs that release retro stuff that don't incorporate Nintendo for some silly reason. Unlike them, this company knows exactly what they're doing when it comes to this game. Now, this game, they go into great detail here. Like, they're really trying to pull at the nostalgia strings, because this will be a Kickstarter, okay? They're planning a Kickstarter, but you can see from this picture here and then the various other pictures, they have way more, like, this game is going to be made. You know what I'm saying? Like, this game is definitely going to be made based on all the screenshots that we've gotten so far, but the Kickstarter, that still needs to start up. But this is, they really want to, like, pull on your heartstrings, like, you know, like the nostalgia. So this is what they had to say. I'm just going to read the first couple parts of the about. So Super Mighty Power Man is a genuine 2D action platformer reminiscent of the video games from the late 80s and early 90s. It is like games found on the NES console when fun was more than QuickTime events, lengthy tutorials, and never-ending cinematics. Like, right there, they're already swinging. It's like they're reading like a forum for like Nintendo nerds that complain about modern gaming. It's like they said, oh, okay, they don't want that. Well, that's what we're gonna do. So Super Mighty Power Man, which I keep on trying to say it's Super Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It seems like they just it's like they just Super Mighty Power Rangers 2D greatest. No, modern games suck. No, I'm joking. Super Mighty Power Man is greatly inspired by the famous Mega Man game series, as well as others including Castlevania, Contra, DuckTales, Kirby, Super Mario Bros., and more recent ones like VVV, Retro City Rampage, and Shovel Knight. So basically what you can do in this game is that you can actually, it's interesting because it lets you have this thing called the Power Grasp. And when you get the Power Grasp, basically, it lets you like take control or something like that of other superhuman powers, allowing him to merge with other life forms and become one of the many forms of Super Mighty Power Man. So it lets you merge, like you have this, I guess it's a glove, right? The Power Grasp, I don't know what it's going to be. Might be like a hand cannon. From what I can see here, it looks like he's shooting like a beam out of his hand. So it lets you merge with other life forms, then absorb their power. So but it doesn't look like he has like a cannon on his hand. It doesn't look like he has like a cannon. It looks like he has like literally he shoots beams or he shoots things out of his hands. I'll put this bigger so you guys can see. But if you're looking at it like right there, like see, look at him. His hand is open, and then you can see like energy going out of it. It looks like it's just his hand, so it's like a Vector Man-ish type of game. But it looks just like Mega Man. You see right here, you guys can't see my mouse, but if you look over to the left, you see like that little pinned wall or whatever, that little metal wall. So you walk into there like a boss, like a boss. You walk into there, and then it closes behind you, just like Mega Man. And then look at the meters right here. But then you can also see at the bottom of it, like, it looks like he can swap between any one of these different ones. And it kind of reminds me of like Wonderful 101. Like this totally looks like Wonderful 101 as far as their masks go. Like their eyes, like it's like dark and they're wearing like a mask. It completely looks like that. And like you can see the different ones that he can swap between, which looks like on the fly you can swap between them. So just like Mega Man. Looks like your bolts here. If you look at the top of the page, the bolts give you upgrades as well. So yeah, man, it's looking cool. I'm interested to see you guys' reaction to this right here. I want to read some of the comments, see what you guys have to say about this game. So let's see here. Let me move this and get this right here. So I don't know if you guys are even talking about the game. Yeah. El Chupacabra, a Monopoly actually doesn't have ridiculously long load times. It's just a memory leak issue. If you reboot your system, it actually fixes that. So yeah. Looks like a kid version of Captain Falcon. How about the Reggie comment on DK? There was no Reggie comment on... Stop listening to what DualShocker says. There was no Reggie comment on DK. He wasn't teasing DK. He just used two random franchises when he was talking. There was nothing. There was nothing. And DualShockers is the only person who reported it that way as well. So, Mighty Number Who? I know, seriously. I actually recorded a video talking about all of this, but I decided to just do a live stream instead. That's kind of where I got into, you know, I should just do a live show, which I've been trying to plan a midweek live show with fan interaction anyway, because you guys like to watch these more than like my normal live streams. So I was glad I was able to actually get it done today. So yeah, man. What's up, Nathaniel? How's it going? So yeah, it looks like you guys have seen this game. Not sure how much you guys are interested in it or not, but either way, it's still cool. I think it's still cool that it's coming. There's going to be like a Kickstarter. We don't know when the Kickstarter is going to come up, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with the game. All right, so moving on to the next article here, guys. We've got Owlboy. That's coming to the PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch, and it launches on February 13th, 2018. There will be the PC version is available right now for 40% off for 24 hours. So if you want to play Alboy on the PC, you can get it at a pretty good discount, 40% off. So D-Pad Studios says that they will release Alboy for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch on February 13th, 2018. And the game will support 12 languages, a bunch of different ones. They have Chinese, traditional Chinese, Russian, Portuguese, Spanish, German, Italian, and so on and so forth, Japanese. And earlier today, the publisher announced, is it Soidesco? I probably said that wrong. Plans to publish a physical edition of Alboy as well. Platforms and release date for the physical edition have not been announced, but the game will be coming February 13th with maybe the physical edition day one, but probably not. It might come later down the line. And like I said, yeah, the PC version is available. So yeah, that's Alboy. What do you guys think about this Alboy? Any of you guys played the game? I want to take some comments from you guys as far as Alboy goes. Looks like right now you can get the game. The game is normally $24.99, and you can get the game for $14.99. If you want the Alboy Collector's Edition, which comes with the Alboy and the soundtrack, that is actually $18.88. Now, normally it is $9.99 for the soundtrack. The collector's edition is normally $34.98. So all you get is basically the soundtrack. So, I mean, if you want the soundtrack, you can get it. But if not, I mean, I should say is what it is. And that's on Steam, guys. That's PC. The sorry about that, guys. The Switch version and all that is coming next year. So we'll see. All right, and I just got an email about Farming Simulator. Looks like they want me to review the game. You guys want me? Okay, press 1 in the chat. See, that's why I love doing live shows are awesome. I just got an email pop up right now from someone from Farming Simulator. I think they heard me talking about AAA farming on the go. If you guys want me to do a Farming Simulator review and gameplay, press 1 in the chat. Put 1 in the chat if you guys want me to do Farming Simulator. Press 1. Universal ones. I'm not going to read the whole email because I don't think they want me to, but I want to look into what she says. Live shows are awesome. We're definitely going to we have to do this every single week. This is too much fun. Okay. Wow, they're going all out here. They're letting me if they want. Okay, they're letting me. They're willing to give me a physical copy too. Okay, thank you, Jessica. All right, so they're willing to give me a physical copy as well. So, all right, so now I have to do it. Now I have to do it. I just have to request the digital copy and the physical copy. So, wear overalls like Super Mario. Overalls with no shirt underneath. It'd be a real farming boy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Don't be a Toby, be a farmer. Shout outs. First of all, shout outs to all the sponsors out there. As well. I know there was one guy, you have to wear overalls. I don't have any overalls. You know, when I was a kid, overalls were very popular when I was a kid. And not because of Mario, just because overalls were popular. And I had multiple pairs of overalls as a kid. Like, multiple pairs of overalls. I used to always wear them. Like, that was something that I used to always wear. And then, you know what got popular back in the day, guys? Let me take off this. You know, it's going to take me too much time, but what got popular back in the day was wearing overalls in a way, like, you know how overalls come over, but like you would take off the overall straps and you would wear them down and the overall straps would be hanging and you would just have a shirt on. That also got, for some reason, that was popular when I was a kid too. It's like you defeat the whole purpose of wearing the overalls and they just become like floppy straps, like hanging down your side. But at one point that was popular. But when I was a kid, I used to always I would wear my overalls with my shirt. I'd be like, just be like, I'd be walking around school like, yeah, got my overalls. I mean, I think Mario just enhanced the popularity of overalls, but they were popular, like, even like before Mario came out. I'm pretty sure overalls were popular like in the 70s and 80s. I'm pretty sure some of you guys can confirm like how popular overalls were. If you were born in the like mid to late 90s, you might not even know what a pair of overalls are. Like, especially if you were born in the 2000s, overalls, forget about it. You probably have no idea. Squidward says, I remember overalls came back. It was weird. Okay, I think maybe they made a slight comeback at one point. I think maybe you're right, like in the 2000s, overalls made like a slight like a comeback, but it didn't last long though. Mark Frank says, I still wear overalls. Oh, Mark, you still wearing overalls, my guy? A straw hat? Okay, I have to get a straw hat. Okay, you guys are inspiring me. I have to get a straw hat. I gotta get a straw hat for this one. Oh my gosh, crucial conflict. You said I saw review tech with a pair of Super Mario overalls. Yeah, man. Man, have to go to that big and tall man to get those overalls, boy. Big and tall for review tech, man. Shout outs to review tech. So yeah, man. I mean, that's that farming simulator and Alboy. I mean, I was trying to make some type of joke like where owls come to farms, but owls aren't part of farms. I don't think so. Owls are like scarecrows. Like, yeah, like a scarecrow and like a crow, like certain types of birds, but owls really aren't part of farms for the most part. But I mean, it's an animal, right? So you guys excited about Alboy at all? Let me know what you guys think about Alboy. I gotta read some of these comments though. El Chupacabra says overalls are way back before my time. Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. In the middle of the barn. Moonshine? Owls on farms? I know. There's no owls on farms. I know. Barn owl. Barn Owl 101, Farming Simulator Day 1. I have to play Farming. Now I have to play Farming Simulator. I have to play it. Owls are huge on owls are huge on foreign. She just don't see them at night. What are you talking about? They're natural pest control. Okay, that's true. Natural pest control. Okay. talking about crows. Did you see Dr. Trey about Switch haters eating crow? Well, I mean, Dr. Trey's always serving crow to the Switch haters. I saw his video. His videos are. I don't really like Dr. Trey's super short videos because I think his best videos are like when he makes a longer video and it has like a really good point to it. But you know, shout outs to him, man. It was still a good video. I still watched it, so yeah, I did see it. Next game is Xenoblade 2 in December. Xenoblade 2 in December. Yeah, that's next game. Although there's a lot of big games in November. You know, if you're looking for like Resident Evil, there's also Doom, LA Noire, all that stuff. So, or Noir. OJ, can you get some comments on Coloco's OSG track? Yeah, man, it was really good. It was really good. I liked it. I've always been a fan of Coloco's music since he released that Steamroll Dig track, which was just recently. So yeah, it's really good. I thought it was really good. It was really good rapping. I thought the audio was balanced better than his Steamroll Dig 2 track. And he definitely has some flow, man. He has some rhymes. I'm pretty sure. I mean, everyone here on YouTube is musically talented. Like all the YouTube creators somehow can rap or do something. Mikel Casanova, he is a really good R&B singer. If you haven't checked out his stuff, check out Mikel Casanova's music on iTunes. Just look up his name; he'll be there. He has multiple albums, you know. And then I'm over here like last time like I rapped was like. Like in junior high or something like that, and I was horrible. I was horrible. I saw your message. I saw your message, Universal One. I just wanted to kind of get on with this here. Let's see here. A Thanksgiving giveaway. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I see that, Universal One. We can do that. We can do that once it gets close to Thanksgiving. All right, sounds good, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sounds like a plan. We'll wait before we announce that though. But yeah, man. Tiny Metal. No, Mikel, I have not tried Tiny Metal. Not yet. I haven't been given a code, so if I get a code, then I'm probably not gonna try it out. Trey always giving out them seats. Doom and Rocket League could have been December releases, I feel. No, there's no need for it to be December releases. You just put it in November. Put it in the best-selling month. It doesn't matter. If people want to buy the game in December, then buy the game in December. Put it out in November, Black Friday, before Black Friday, so people can buy it. And if people want to just buy the game in December, then just buy the game in December. I don't see the problem. The review Blackout for Sonic Forces. Well, we'll talk about that in a bit. Let's get through this news. We do got one more article, then we'll get questions, guys. How long have I been going for? Okay, about 30 minutes. So let me get through this, and then we'll have questions for the last 15 minutes or so. I don't want this to go over an hour. So that's the thing. I want to keep this well under... I would like for it to be 45 minutes, but whatever. So Nicalis to publish physical edition of Wonder Boy, The Dragon's Trap for the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch in Q1 2018 in North America. So to be available for major retailers for $39.99. Nicalis has announced that it will publish physical edition of Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap for the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch at major retailers across North America in Q1 2018 for $39.99. Europe, sorry about Europe for right now, guys, but looks like it's not coming for right now. Maybe later. Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap is currently available digitally for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PC, Mac, and Linux. And you can read the about Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap. It's like a remake of the Sega Master System game Wonder Boy 3, and you're cursed by a dragon. You have to basically live as a lizard man. Then you have to try to find, break the curse by defeating all the different dragons in the land and all that. So it's pretty cool. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen a lot of people play it. I've reported on it multiple times, and it seems like a cool game. Just haven't had the time to play it at all. So. Yeah, physical edition. If you live here in North America, $39.99. Nicalis has published like 50 games on the Switch at this point. It's like half the lineup of the Switch is Nicalis. But yeah, man, shout outs to them for the physical edition, and I know a lot of people are going to be interested in that. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into some questions. Questions here. So. Yeah, November is definitely gonna be broke, but you just gotta wait. You don't gotta buy everything in November. You know, that's the thing that you can do. You can wait. Don't have to buy everything then and there. And then there's people who always go crazy about. They did the same thing about, what was it? As far as people getting crazy about download sizes, they did the same thing about NBA 2K18. They did the same thing when we first found out about WWE. They did the same thing about all the download sizes. Go buy an SD card and you'll be fine. On PS4 and Xbox One, you download like 3 or 4 games and you're already out of memory. You know, you gotta get another, you gotta get additional memory, or you gotta delete stuff then re-download. So you can do the same thing on Switch. So I don't really see what it's really a non-issue in my opinion, to be honest. Squid Vicious says, OJ, what happened to Capcom support? They seemed ready to go with support, suggested the extra memory. Then so what happened? Capcom always makes. They never said anything about putting out a bunch of games, new games in year one. They didn't say anything about that. All they said they had support, and based on what Capcom's done for the PS4 and Xbox One, they actually provided more support for the Nintendo Switch than they did the PS4 and Xbox One. That doesn't mean next year that they're not going to have bigger games that actually use the extra memory and all that. Capcom is portcom, and they rather just port games and make money off of those and then release other games. That's just what Capcom does. Although, like I said, if you look back, you look at PS4 and Xbox One, they brought literally nothing to those systems, and PS4 had record sales, and they said, oh yeah, we're excited about PS4. Then what did they bring? They brought Strider, a really crappy DLC infested episodic Resident Evil Revelations 2, and DMC Devil May Cry. That's what PS4 and Xbox One fans got in the first. Oh, and a remake and ports and like ports of other stuff like Devil May Cry ports. You know, so that's basically what PS4 and Xbox One dudes got in the first year, 2 years. The first 2 years, Capcom really didn't do anything for the PS4 and Xbox One until like Resident Evil. Like that was like like Resident Evil 7. Like that was like the first big game from them. They really did nothing. It wasn't until this year that they did. But if you go back and you look at the support that Capcom did for PS4 and Xbox One at launch, it was trash. It was very trash. So the thing about it, and not that you shouldn't be mad about it or whatever the case is, but I don't see why Switch owners think that like they're above Capcom being Capcom. Like we're not. Capcom was Capcom for the PS4 and Xbox One. Capcom will be Capcom for the Nintendo Switch. Nothing changes just because it's the Switch. And even if you look at it, the Switch has better value with their games when it comes to what they release. Now, like I said, I'm not trying to sit here and say Capcom isn't at fault for things. Obviously, Capcom is. But if you sit back and you compare the first 9 months of what Switch got compared to the first 9 months of what PS4 and Xbox One got, there's no comparison. Like, Switch absolutely destroys it. The Resident Evil collection by itself destroys it. So they're gonna bring games to it. It's just Nintendo Switch fans are being really impatient. It's barely 9 months, just being impatient. They're seeing that all these ports and new games are coming to the PS4 and Xbox One after, what year are we in? After 4 years, PS4 and Xbox One are finally getting some support from Capcom, and Nintendo Switch fans are looking at that and trying to say, oh, why don't we get that? When you're not looking and seeing how crappy Capcom support was for the PS4 and Xbox One at launch, and a year after, and 2 years after, and heck, even up to 3 years, Capcom has literally done nothing on those systems. So nobody is above Capcom being Capcom. So that's basically what I tried to convey. And Nintendo fans sometimes they think that we deserve this, and it's like, no, Capcom is telling you you don't deserve. You're gonna take your ports and like them, you know. So I'll take the Resident Evil collection because the Resident Evil collection is amazing value. That's amazing value. So yeah. Let's see. Any other questions, guys? Universal One, do you see Nintendo revisiting some franchises no one would expect going forward? Star Tropics, Mach Rider, Urban Champion. Yeah, definitely. I know that Nintendo has kind of said non-traditional IPs are coming in 2018. So yeah, I can maybe we see something non-traditional come up. So yeah, I can see that. Is there a Joy-Con coming out with a D-pad? I saw an article somewhere. I don't think so. I don't think so. Holy crap, I just realized that it's less than a month till Xenoblade 2. Yeah, it's right about 1 month. Yeah, right about 1 month, man. I'm really looking forward to that game. Let's see. I'm a FNT T-Rex. I'm a FNT. I'm a effing T-Rex. You could have awesome graphics and the game could be boring as hell. Yeah, that's true. Questions, guys. Questions. Yeah, we're not getting any questions here. Just a lot of comments. Liquid Metal. Hey, OJ. Kimishima said Nintendo wants families to have more than one Switch. Do you see this happening in the future? It's already happening. It's already happening. I already know people that have more than one Switch. Nintendo's been advertising multiple Switches in people's households, and all of that. That's why they make another dock. You know, that's why they released a separate dock for people to have. So yeah, I mean, this isn't anything new. I mean, I know he said it at the investors meeting, but I mean, if you're a kid, people had multiple 3DSs in one house. Like, I had a 3DS, my daughter has a 3DS, so why wouldn't it be the same with another handheld system, you know? Did you... God, see, my Streamlabs is not working. Oh, maybe it is working. I'm not wearing my headphones. That's why. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Okay. All right. So we have some donations. So shout outs to Bad Request for the $6 donation. You didn't put a comment though, so sorry about that, guys. I just wasn't wearing my headphones, so I couldn't hear anything, and I wasn't looking at my OBS to see the pop-up notifications. But I'm not even sure if it popped up on the actual screen. Actually, yeah, it did. My HP is there. Okay. So we do have Stream Boss going on. So if you guys knock my HP all the way down, I don't know, I'll find something to give away for you guys. I'll find some type of code or something to give away. So knock my HP down by subscribing and all that. And also shout outs to Super Mario Gabe Getting Hacked. He also subscribed as well. Shout outs, man. Thank you so much. Welcome to the village. Everyone in the chat, please make Super Mario Gabe feel welcome. Headbands for that brand new ninja. So let me see on my OBS if it's actually showing up. Yeah, it's actually not. It's not showing up as far as like the latest donation or anything like that. So sorry, my Streamlabs, I've been having some issues with it. It's not working, but I saw it here on my tab. So thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Health points up. Yeah, 30,000 health points, man. I've leveled up. I'm in my final form. You got your Steam Link delivered today? Yeah, I guess mine was delayed for some reason. Mikel Casanova says, do you think Sega would ever bring Skies of Arcadia back and put it on the Switch? I know it's a reach. Yeah. No, there's no hope for Star Wars. Let me just say that right now. There's no hope for Star Wars. Skies of Arcadia, no, because they won't even put... I don't think this is going to happen because they won't even put Phantasy Star Online on the Switch. So I don't think Skies of Arcadia would. But dude, I love Skies of Arcadia. It's one of my favorite games of all time. So yeah, man, it would be awesome. But I don't want to get your hopes up and say, yeah, you know, this is gonna work or something like that. So okay, I actually do have a code for Bad Request sent me a code for Tales of the Borderlands. So if you guys can somehow kill me in the next 15 to 20 minutes that I'm answering questions, which would be tough. If you guys can kill me, I'll give away Tales of the Borderlands on PC. So yeah, basically how the point breakdown works, guys. Just for those who don't know, anytime I get a subscriber, a new sponsor, any type of donation, you get points. Sponsors and donations give you more points. And once you kill me, once my HP goes all the way down, then I give away something. So that's kind of how it works. So if you can retweet the stream or whatever the case is before I go offline here, that'd be great, just so we can get some more people in. Although we're doing pretty good, 100 people. It's actually not bad for a show right in the middle of the day when most people are at work. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. I got way too many tabs up. I think that's the biggest problem right now. I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused because I have way too many tabs up, and I need to pop out my chat. So, no, not timestamps. Oh, whatever. Yeah, why not? Pop out chat. Okay. Okay. So, and then I need to close that down. Okay. And then I need to do this. And then I need to, what do I need to do? I need to close that. All right, there you go. It was cluttered. There was a lot of clutter. I know tabs can kill my PC. It's 4 p.m. and I'm sick. Okay, 4 p.m. and you're sick. Shout outs, Og. Shout outs. Killed me. LOL, Star Wars, sad face. Just buy on PS4 and Xbox One. I mean, I'm not supporting EA, so I have no sympathy for EA. I have no sympathy for that. But I do want to say, guys, we need to vote on a new, what's it called? We need to vote on a new, I need a new, what was it? Emote. We need new emotes. We need one more new emote. And I still haven't figured that out yet. So I want something cool, but I need to talk to you guys. So look for a Twitter poll as far as emotes go. OJ, what's your game of the year? Game of the year. Oh, that's tough, man. That's tough. Game of the year right now. You know, right now, I'd have to say, because I'm not done with Odyssey, but I'm still playing through. But right now, I'd have to say Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is Game of the Year. But Odyssey is close on its tail. And Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is still coming out. So Xenoblade Chronicles 2 might be my Game of the Year. It might be my, Xenoblade Chronicles X was my 2015 Game of the Year. So Xenoblade Chronicles 2 could easily be my Game of the Year. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. But right now, I'd probably say the slight edge goes to Zelda. But I have to finish Super Mario Odyssey. Obviously, I have to finish Super Mario Odyssey. So OJ, what a pleasant surprise. Yeah, man. Yeah, I wanted to do something for you guys. Midweek show. I think I'm going to be doing this every single week. I'm getting some good guys, so looks like we'll be doing this. Final question. What do you think of Nintendo of America announcing new holiday bundle for Switch and new Nintendo 3DS? I don't think... Wait, what do you think of Nintendo? Okay, so you're saying if they did? I mean, I guess. They already have the Mario Odyssey bundle, so I don't know why you need a new one. They already have multiple new Nintendo 3DS bundles. They already have the Super Nintendo Classic Edition bundle with Super Mario Kart. They already have a bunch of them, so... I mean, do they need any more bundles? I don't know. How can you not believe EA is doing a wait-and-see approach? How? How can you not believe? Like, why are people surprised by EA doing EA things? Like, why? Why? When EA does microtransactions, I'm shocked that EA is doing microtransactions. Why are you shocked? When EA does bad business practice, I'm shocked that EA is doing this. Why are you shocked? When EA ruined BioWare, am I shocked that EA ruined BioWare? Am I shocked that Visceral Games got shut down by EA? I'm not shocked. Why do people get shocked when EA does silly things? I don't see why why? How can you not believe this? This is very believable. They brought out one crappy FIFA game, or it's not crappy, but it's just not ideal. They brought out one FIFA game, missing features, okay? That's all they brought out in the first 9 months of the Switch. Nothing else. No other games. Why can you not believe it? They're taking a wait-and-see approach. Obviously they're taking a wait-and-see approach. Not sure why you can't believe it. I can believe it. It's very believable. It's a very believable thing. OJ, did you beat Fire Emblem Warriors? Not yet. The OJ seal of approval. I'd have to make that. That'd be tough. You're spending over 200 for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Got Special Edition Pro Controller Strategy Guide. Use after your first playthrough so you can 100% it. There you go, good man. There you go. There you go. EA can make easy money on Nintendo. Can they? They don't need Nintendo. They can make easy money microtransactioning suckers on FIFA on PS4 and Xbox One. They don't need Nintendo. I said that on my video. They don't need Nintendo. Like, they don't need Nintendo at all. It's not surprising that they're taking a wait and see approach. Like I take a wait and see approach on lots of things in life. Because I don't need certain things, so I take a wait and see approach. Like, there's times a game comes out and I'm like, I take a wait and see approach on that game. I don't need it. I'm fine with the other games that I got. And that's kind of how you have to look at it from that point of view. EA is EA. They don't need Nintendo. If you don't need something, why would you rush to go support it? Easy money. You know what's easier money? Microtransactioning the hell out of people on PS4 and Xbox One. FIFA Ultimate Team. That's easy money. That's effortless. With Switch, you got to actually put in effort to make a good port. It's not easy money making a good port on Switch. You got to, I mean, to make a good game, you got to actually develop. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you're going from, x86 to ARM, you can't just crap out something and it's easy. It's not easy money. They'd actually have to work. Guys, game development is not trivial. Game development is not easy. Game developers don't walk in doing this. We're going to work, and we're just working. It's really, 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 really easy. Oh, here's this, the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I'm liking my job. That's not how game developers work, man. people acting like game development and porting it is like some type of happy process. People out here shucking and jiving when you're making games. It's hard. It's not easy at all. It's not an easy thing, guys. You know what is easy though? Microtransactions. That's easy. You just put something together. The microtransaction people. That is easy. Mobile companies have been doing that forever, and that is something that is easy and very simple for EA to do. So, yeah. I don't think EA is just looking at like a buffed PS Vita. I think EA just doesn't. They don't care. It's not something that they care. They don't care about. That's the thing. And screw EA. I don't buy their games. I don't buy their games at all. Like, so screw them. I don't even think it's. Hi there, Ms. Velvet. How's it going? Thanks for coming to the stream. Shoutouts to being back. Shoutouts to Miss Velvet for being Miss Velvet Crow. I'm sorry, Ms. No, she didn't want me to call her that either. It's just Velvet. There you go. You just wanted me just to call you Velvet. Shoutouts to Velvet for coming out to the stream. Appreciate that. I know you're busy. Nintendo doesn't need EA either. Exactly. Nintendo doesn't need EA. People will say, oh, well, sports games. Agreed. Sports games, those are definitely something that help. But, I mean, NBA Playgrounds, 2K, they can make some games on there. So, Universal. I'm actually at work. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. What are you holding? A dots box. Mario Soccer greater than FIFA. What did you miss? Everything. Everything. You missed everything. Everything. You guys have any more questions? Because if not, I'm going to skedaddle. I got about 5 minutes left, so I'll answer more questions for about 5 minutes. Oh, rating that Halloween loot. I know this is my daughter's candy. I had to get me some dots. There's a little bag of Skittles in here too, so. Ooh, just got a Dreamcast with Sonic Adventure 2. Nice, nice. A talkie teacher said I dumped my girlfriend because she bought me an EA game. I was like that trash. What? You totally did not do that. I hope you did not, Ataki. That's ridiculous. Mario Strikers is a lot better than FIFA. Yeah, I guess Mario Strikers is. I like Mario Strikers more than FIFA. I don't think we're even gonna see Madden, to be honest. Nintendo Sin. Do we have any Animal Crossing Switch rumors? No, not really. Is Yakuza coming? No, not to Switch. Have you played Octopath Traveler Collector's Edition coming? Yes, I've played Project Octopath Traveler. I've played the heck out of that game. And Collector's Edition, maybe. I don't know. Switch best first year lineup. If not, what's your first pick? Switch definitely has the best first year lineup that I've ever seen. Liquid Metal, PlayerEssence. I'm still waiting for that PO box. Where is it, bro? I know, man. Ah, gosh, money's tight right now. They're trying to charge too much for the PO box, dude. So, but yes, I need to get that PO box. You're right about that. I really do need to do that though. How much are the mandatory downloads for LA Noire and WWE going to impact sales? I know I won't be buying LA Noire anymore. They're not going to really impact sales too much, to be honest. If you wanted to get LA Noire, if you really wanted to get LA Noire, you just buy an SD card and buy LA Noire. So yeah, it doesn't really impact the sales too much. You weren't really sold on the game. You weren't really sold on the game anyway. Because if you really wanted the game, you just go get an SD card and do that, or you just download it, get the game, and then just delete something, then re-download like people do on PS4 and Xbox One all the time. It's a very common thing for people to do on PS4 and Xbox One, so it's not going to affect sales too much, to be honest. Universal One. Do you think Golden Sun will make a comeback? Maybe one of these days, but nothing right now. What digital game would you like to see get a physical copy? Trying to think. I don't know. There's not really any digital games that I like really need to have like a physical copy. I mean, I guess like Stardew Valley or like Golf Story would be cool. Those might be getting some physical copies at some point. But yeah, I don't really see. I don't know. There's not really much that I can think of, to be honest. Doom doesn't really have a lot of controversy and confusion. They've already outlined what it is. There's not really much, but I can see. Og always likes to talk about third parties and download sizes and stuff. Like, just you're feeding into the confusion, to be honest. Just wait till Panic Button has already said that. They already said what it's going to be as far as that goes. Nintendo of America came out, and I think that they're talking about the download size. But just relax. Just relax and wait for the information to come out. The more people chirp like chicken heads about things, chirp like, oh, like everybody over the more people chirp about stupid things, the more confusion it lends to it. So it lends to the stupidity. Just wait for them to talk, like, just wait for them to say it. They've already said it. They already said that the full game is on the cartridge. They've already announced this. The full game's on the cartridge, and then later, you know, you get the 9 GB download. So just wait till it's coming out soon. So we'll find out. We'll find out sooner or later. People just like to talk too much. That's what people do online. They talk too much. Just wait. Stop tobing it up, Og. He's not tobing it up. He's just always concerned. Og is more concerned about download size than anybody else because he buys a lot of the third-party games on the Switch, and he has a 128 GB SD card. And that's not big enough to hold all the different, apparently not big enough to hold all the different games that he's buying, you know, so it creates an issue for him. So that's why he's more concerned than some other people with space. Whereas most people are just like, they just buy an SD card and they just buy their games physical and they're fine. And if they need to archive their data, they archive it, you know, or they just do what you do on PS4 and Xbox One, which, you know, delete them, reinstall, or whatever the case is. But I honestly, I don't care anymore. 24 GB for the retail version of WWE 2K18, not 28, 24. Next Tomb Raider game coming to Switch? Probably not. Probably not. Nintendo is tobying it up. I'm pretty sure they meant it digital, but hey, you never know. Maybe it is the actual full game. So, Velvet says, and I would like to add, who gives a bleep about EA? LOL, F them and their stupid microtransactions. They always shove down our throats. Yeah, I agree, Velvet. I agree. What's up, Rosalina? How's it going? Good that you can catch the stream. Just relax on the. Try not to swear. But yeah, I will moderate. I will. I will censor you. I mean, if you guys want to swear, like if it's not anything too bad, you guys can. I will edit it myself, or I will censor it myself. But no deleting comments though, Ataki, please. No actual deleting comments, especially from Velvet. She's awesome. She's a very passionate gamer. So, Rosalina for president. Rosalina for president. One Piece game. Yeah, apparently there's some new news on that One Piece game. Apparently that One Piece game runs at 60 frames per second. I reported 30, so I have to do an update to my article. I completely understand, Velvet. I completely understand. I completely understand how you feel. EA is kind of lame-o. Kind of lame-o. Kind of lame-o. Nintendo said, oh, you're talking about One Piece Unlimited World Red. Yes, I actually played it. Go on my channel and check out One Piece Unlimited World. Just type in One Piece Unlimited World Red, and you can see my playthrough on the Wii U version of the game. It actually runs better. Sorry, it runs better on the Switch. I was talking about the One Piece Pirate Warrior game where I reported it was 30 frames per second, and then it's 60. The One Piece Unlimited World game Red on the Switch, that's 60 frames per second. So yeah. Got my $8 Steam link. I know I haven't got mine yet. Mine's back ordered. Do you know when the big update for Pokken is due out, OJ? I think it's due out next month, but no official word on that. No official word on that. T-Dude says, do you think Bandai Namco are keeping their secrets in bringing new games coming to the Switch? Yeah, they're just being Toby's kind of. They're just kind of Tobying it up. They're gonna bring games to the Switch. They're just not talking about it right now. So yeah. Is it Sir Super Cookie World of Games? You remind me. Whenever I see that name, you remind me of Cookie Swirl C, who's a big toy YouTuber that my daughter watches a lot. I was just about to call you Cookies. I was just about to call you Cookie Swirl C. Are you going to buy Monster Hunter World? Probably not. Is it Spid Monkey? Nintendo happy with ARM sales? I think they have to be, but some disagree. I think Nintendo would be happy with ARM sales. Over, I think 1.35 million in a couple months. I don't see what the problem with those sales are. For a new IP, a new fighting game IP, I think they're pretty good. Oh, Miss Velvet says that you were born in Japan. Oh, but raised in the U.S. Cool. Awesome. It's awesome. Capcom's going bankrupt. I don't think Capcom's going bankrupt. Fire Emblem Echoes as good as Awakening? No. No. Echoes has some really cool stuff, but I don't think it's as good as Awakening. You can say Cookie or something like that. I'm gonna drop the World of Games part. Okay. OJ, have you tried Fortnite? I still haven't got around to Fortnite, man. I need to. There's too many games to play. Not enough time. Not enough time. Not enough time. Not enough time. OJ, tweet NOA, we want Pilot Wings on the Switch. I ain't gonna tweet that. Bro, I don't want Pilot Wings on the Switch. To speak for yourself, man. Why are you telling me to tweet Pilot Wings? You go tweet it. I don't want Pilot Wings. I don't want to fly a plane. And I don't care. I didn't like Pilot Wings when I was a kid. Don't like Pilot Wings now. Never liked pilot wings. Let's see. I look sleepy? Velvet, do I look sleepy? Do I look a little sleepy? I don't know. I think it's these the lights kind of binding in here, and I have dots on my thumb. No, I'm not sleepy. I'm okay. Maybe I could have got a little bit more sleep last night. I was up watching, although I did have to wake up kind of in the middle of the night. Like I was like half asleep watching Forensics Files, and then my boy the Sorcerer tweeted me that news about Super Mario Odyssey and the sale. So I had to wake up, basically fully wake up and get a video done. I think I started to work on that video like at 12 or 1 a.m. and then I finished it around 2, and then I uploaded it to go live at 4 a.m. So maybe I am a little bit sleepy. Maybe I am. But definitely, it was good to see everyone here. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream right here, guys. I gotta go pick up my daughter in a little bit, so we'll definitely get back to the news and all that. You guys will see. I'll probably do another video later tonight, so you guys will get some more videos tonight if you want to stay up a bit. And then we'll also have, I think we're doing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tonight. I think. I have to double check. I'm not exactly sure. We might just hold off till tomorrow on Thursdays. And I know I said that I think I'm going to be doing Mario Kart, but it just depends on my schedule. But yeah, maybe we'll do that. If we don't, then we'll have a post. If not, you guys can just rewatch this. So this will be the live stream for today. So thank you guys so much. I do like thoughts. Thoughts are good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I would definitely call this a successful first episode. At times we had over 100 people in here. I'm not sure where we're at right now, but I know that yeah, we had at least 100 people watching most of the time. So thank you guys so much. I do appreciate you guys joining me live. And you guys have a great rest of your day. And we'll see you more on PlayerEssence as far as news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks, all that good stuff. I am going to go request my copy of Farming Simulator on the Nintendo Switch. So we're going to get some good old farming here on PlayerEssence. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you to all the mods, Og and T-Dude and Mark Bryant, Itaki. Thank you so much, Velvet. I do appreciate you showing up. And everything, and I think I have to send you a thank you message, Velvet. I'm not sure. Like I know some Patreon members didn't get a thank you message after they signed up. So Velvet, I'm probably gonna send you a message on Patreon. So look out for that, Velvet. But anyway, yeah, the overalls. Oh, thank you so much, Velvet. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Call you Mark. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate all of you guys' support. And we will see you guys for the next one. Peace out.